Hello, welcome to this series of three classes leading up to the 8-8 portal here in 2023. The mm, the concepts that the collective light are bringing through, as far as I can ascertain at this moment, is very much mm, mm, a multi-dimensionality at a new level, where this consciousness of trying to tune into the fifth, sixth, seven dimensions um, is moving a greater clarity of vision and of application, so that the mm, distinguishing features of each dimension become more apparent, and the usability of each dimension becomes more visible and easy to understand and apply as we tune into the dimension. So, in today's class, we're going to be working the Ascended Master Realm to activate a further awareness of the fifth dimension and have it become an overlay or a place of access, of repose, of creation, which is very much merged and accessible with our consciousness in the body. And then we're going to expand this alignment into sixth and seventh dimensions in subsequent classes. And for those two classes that are coming up next, we'll be working with the orange galactic color coding and the orange diamond frequencies and the galactic shaman alignments of a reference in the in the class I forwarded in the email. So with that introduction, then I'm going to step out and let the collective light bring this class through. We're going to be led by Kuthumi and Hilarion, and it's primarily a meditation and a creation space. So allow yourself to be very open to notice what you're co-creating, to notice where you're being pointed to, and to feel the textures, the energy you're being surrounded by. So it becomes an easily accessible space with your attention point, and the clarity of vision I mentioned becomes more and more of a reality effortlessly, and it's part of this dimensional overlay alignment. So with this introduction, and I'm going to step out, let the collective light comes through. Many blessings. I am Shari. Greetings, beloved ones. We are Kuthumi and Hilarion merged mm, in a combined space mm, of unity consciousness from the fifth dimension, from where we greet you in Christ's light and love. We are enlightening and radiating out to you mm, not only our masculine selves, but the divine feminine aspects of our divine ascended mastery as well, flowing through in a balanced way in the energetics of the fifth dimension that we are transmitting to you into your sacred heart and Christian matrix. These frequencies of love and of light have a unity vibration to them on the collective of being best friends, consorts, uniting with another, and having a vision of the fifth dimension that is unobfuscated and that has a clarity to it, a clarity of love, a clarity of light, a clarity of vision to see the vistas of a world that is unaffected by distortion, to claim it, to know it, and to bring it into form as you continue to ascend in your journey of freedom. Please take a deep breath and exhale. We continue in a moment. These vibrations, as they flow through into sacred heart, Christ matrix, and the times, in the clarity and upliftment and the unity of love and light, create codes of permission and access the fifth dimensional overlays. Please breathe in these frequencies coming in a golden vibration. Allow them to seat within your heart, Christ matrix and thymus. As you exhale, allow the energetics to flow with golden liquid light through your circulatory system to all of the cells of your body, allowing the spin, all fractals of the vehicle, including the cells, to resonate with the fifth dimensional frequency and dimensional overlay that we are pointing you to. Please take a deep breath and exhale. Allowing the flow to all the fractals, organs, glands, bones, muscle, ligaments, and systems of the body. Continue to absorb as the physical body becomes blessed and inundated with these frequencies of love and light, clarity of vision, and unique consciousness from the fifth dimension. Another deep breath, please. And so, beloved, this unity, alignment, clarity, vision, fifth dimension now brought through unified fields flowing through all the vertical chakras, the root chakra, all in the gold vibration root chakra, second chakra, third chakra, first triad, second triad, crown chakra, 8th chakra, soul star, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th chakras, the white star tetrahedron, the 15th, 16th, 17th chakras, and 18th chakra. So deep breath allows for that flow of energy to simply flow up the central column through all the chakras. The next breath flowing these frequencies of love and light, fifth dimensional overlay, the gold vibration, through all the multi-dimensional chakras, 16 chakras, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, the 7 square alignment of 49, resonating out to all 144 chakras. Take another deep breath. And then flowing these vibrations fifth dimension, the gold frequency, unity consciousness, and clarity vision through all the bodies. And meridians, pinpoints, activation lines, the physical body, mental, emotional, causal, etheric body, into all the layers of light body. First layer of light body, second layer of light body, third layer of light body, fourth layer of light body, fifth layer of light body, sixth layer of light body, seventh layer of light body, the additional layers of light body you're playing with, and then 3 layers of Adam Kanban. If you're playing with those, unifying the field in love and light, and knowing that you cannot do it wrong, that your freedom to express yourself and know yourself and claim your ascended self is right here at Energy Practice. Continue to absorb it out as you continue to unify your field. You're resetting in energetics, and you'll move into a fifth dimensional space in some moments further. And through his bloodlines in these frequencies of gold of the fifth dimension, the unity consciousness that I, Katumi, and I, Hilarion, hold together. This balanced masculine feminine alignment. Redirect your attention, the goal to rise up in vibration and visualize and see the gates of fifth dimension. Katumi, and I, Hilarion, are opening for you a pathway that is like a golden path, showing you the way through the meadows and green pastures that are right here. Allow yourself to notice as we open the gate to pass through easily. There's a pathway that is clear in the gold vibration that aligns you the fifth dimensional frequency. As the gates close behind you now, we lead you down this pathway that has sinuous curves in it, flowing into a directional alignment that takes us to a vista point, you might say, of the fifth dimension. Take another deep breath and exhale. This vista point, as you observe what is beyond, allows for a glance at all the hues and colors of fifth dimensional earth, with the majesty of the mountains and valleys, the meadows and the grasses, and the amazing flora, flowers, different forms of habitats, and the fauna, the birds and the many animals that are loving and kind, and the presence also of unicorns coming into visit from the seventh dimension, flowing through, creating a storybook image, you might say, of a world that is full of light and love, vibrant. And there is a sense of freedom here, freedom from the cares and ills and worries of the third and fourth dimensions, a sense of calmness, a sense of peace, a sense of repose, and of recharging yourself in this environment that is nurturing, that is supportive, and filled with endless beauty. Now, deep breath, please. As we show you the meadows of grasses and flowers from the sister point, we now transport you, teleporting into the meadows themselves as you walk through the fields of flowers and of lavender, showing you beauty, grace, and amongst these beds, you might say, flower beds, you find a patterning, a square of flowers of lilies, roses, grasses, or dandelions, dandelions, whatever calls your fancy, and you find yourself being able to easily lie down amongst the flowers, amongst the grasses, in a space of repose, a space of resting, a space of recharging. Another deep breath, please. As you lie down, there is a caressing and support from nature and from the beauty that surrounds you. So like you're being held in a warm embrace that is at a perfect ambient temperature to make you feel that you are flowing, that you are floating, that you are aligned with truth and love and light. Another deep breath, please. From this space of repose, we ask you to visualize and imagine your fifth dimensional world and life. Imagine yourself living in a beautiful home that is perfect for your soul, the design frequency your soul likes, the beauty your soul likes, the colors your soul likes. This home is spacious, calm, and has nooks and crannies for you to express your work, your creativity. And there is a unity here of love in the fifth dimension, just as I, Hilaire, am joined with Katsumi, and vice versa. There is a sense of friendship and support. Whether you have a partner in your home or not, you notice your house is part of a larger community of light workers and ascended beings in what you might call over time in your world cities of light, communities of light. And there are neighbors and companions and friendships everywhere. And there's a grand ability to communicate telepathically. There is a sense of joy and wonder and support and ease and flow and a grand access in this repose to universal mind. For the access of this unity aligned with the fifth dimension allows for the golden frequencies that we brought forward to align you to all that is available in universal mind to create and merge with your ascending self in the body. Another deep breath, please. As you imagine the soul, the community, there is a remembrance of your beingness in form, ascending, growing into light body and Adam Kadma episodes you work with those, and the universal mind access. Then is a dynamic frequency that shares with you your soul song, your soul alignment, what possibilities there are for your creations as you step forward and merge further in energy and direction with your self in the body. And there is a sense of grand, limitless adventure fulfillment, and abundance flowing in these meadows and in your community, an easy sense of having enough and being able to manifest what you need in ample abundance, mm, and a sense of mm, mm, of mm, of working together, or of having a space of exchange, mm, and of mm, being fearless in your choices is very much a courage vibration of your soul being remembered in these energetics, mm, and the alignment of mm, purpose, of knowing your mission, of having a remembrance of why you sent aspects of yourself to planet Earth to be of service, to provide pathways for humanity to remember themselves as divine and to raise the consciousness up into their highest potentials. In this repose, then, in these frequencies of rest, of access to the creativity of universal mind, mm, mm, please notice as you lie in this unity consciousness and the beauty and wonder and companionship and the friendships available in your community in the fifth dimension. Notice mm, in your abundance and fulfillment. Notice your physical self in sitting in form, ascending from this vantage point of the fifth dimension. As you notice yourself, feel yourself in the body, feeling this attention coming from you, the higher self, with us in the fifth dimension. And it is like you are inundated with love and light, and a knowingness that you are guided and safe, and in the attention point from you as your higher self, the fifth dimension. It is like there is you are aligned mm, in a beam of light, like a tractor beam that draws you in magnetically into a merging alignment. This merging alignment flowing between your heart space and Christ matrix in the fifth dimension to your sacred heart Christ matrix in the body in infinity loops activates now in new alignments of merging with your higher self in the consciousness of the dimensional overlay of the fifth dimension, where this builds upon the 5D light body activation both through in the last days. But if you did not do those classes, it simply brings you into the consciousness of the fifth dimension, as available as an eternal portal now, activating for you to know the fifth dimension, to create from there in high amplitudes. Hare Krishna Purushina, Hare Sriya Purushina, Hare Krishna Haritaya, Urisani Hari. Continue to absorb the energetic flow through you and create vistas of possibility and flow between your fifth dimensional repose and rest and the ascending self in form. And that's deep breath, please. Continue to absorb much shifting in your field. continue to absorb. You are merging and co-creating the consciousness in form of the fifth dimension. The merging of the heart, the infinity loops between your heart space. The ascended self, the tractor beam, is drawing you in, merging you into this consciousness of repose, of rest, of creativity, of access to universal mind, of visualizing and seeing yourself already in the fifth dimension, ascended in a beautiful, abundant home, a life that is pleasing, joyful, and purposeful to direct your ascending self, to merge, to awaken, to share purpose, teachings you might bring through, and collaborations you might bring through. Another deep breath, please. Beloved ones, as this merging continues, there is a co-creative space that is acknowledged as this dimensional portal, fifth dimensional overlay from your fifth dimensional self that you're merged with us right now, activates and is able to transmit to you and form ideas, thoughts, visions of a fifth dimensional world you're here to create in form that already exists, this future ascended self, but actually very much in the now moment across simultaneous time, heralds you and displays to you all possibilities of the unlimited creative journey you are on to create a higher frequency of love and light in form. And in this alignment, then, as the ideas and thoughts flow, you, beloved ones, in form, provide feedback of your desires in form, what you wish to experience and create. And so this feedback loop between the ascended higher self and yourself creates a co-creative space where there are ideas proffered, envisionments, possibilities, and then you fine-tune in what you desire, and then it's continuously updated as part of a co-creative space for expressing your creativity, your freedom, your abundance, and your ability to raise humanity up through your teachings and collaborations and exemplifications of the fifth dimensional love and light, to teach others how to expand their consciousness and grow into their higher selves. And as you expand the fifth dimensional overlay and vantage point, then you can return anytime to the space of repose, rest, and recharging. Come to this fifth dimensional space. Notice yourself in form and create. Notice your house, notice your community, and notice the presence in this community or an adjacent community, the beings that you are interacting with in form, so that you can speak to them here in this space. Talk about what you wish to create together, what is discussed, an issue that has come up. Allow for easy, love-filled solutions to flow, so that as you work in this realm of the fifth dimension, automatically any disputes, any misunderstandings, any sense of restriction in the form can begin to move out rapidly simply via resonance. In these alignments, then we are activating your knowledge stream of designing multidimensionally, co-creating your journey multidimensionally, and knowing that in the unconditional love for yourself, as your higher self, you are inexorably being drawn into pathways that are dynamic but inexorably lead to your ascension. This certainty vibration, this merging, this love, the healing of separation, and the alignment further of the childhood in the child woundings into a remembrance of the Father, Mother, God, Goddess that you are to yourself in the fifth dimension allows for the grand recreations of your possibilities and timelines, letting go further of distortions of belief systems of being less than or being stuck or in any way being constrained by another. Allow for the joy of recreation into love and light, and allow for the joyousness of knowing that you have always been on track, that you have never made any mistakes, and this is alignment of the fifth dimension, this repose, this nature, this sense of freedom is part of who you are and have always been. And so, beloveds, in this merging with your higher self, then allow for your attention point to return to the physical body, where in the body you are now sitting in. If you wiggle your toes and open your eyes, fifth dimension self with us, you have simply merged with and reactivated your connection to a fifth dimensional self that has always existed. And this dimensional overlay access means that the creativity and manifestation abilities in the fifth dimension have been transferred to you at a new level. So the co-creation and bringing into form that which you desire with the higher self is more readily available than ever before. And so, beloveds, with these words, then we honor you for your journeys of freedom and ascension, and we celebrate this flow of energy that, as this platform is created in the fifth dimension, allows for galactic alignment to further activate in the sixth and seventh dimensions in the upcoming classes, as your galactic family of the Pleiades and Arcturus become further known to you. The technical abilities to solve health problems, to solve issues of manifestation, and to clear density become more and more available as your consciousness and access to the intelligence universal mind renders you greatly a cosmic and galactic being in form. And so it is like these words that will bring this class to a completion. We wish to thank you for your presence, your love, and the anchorings of these energetics for your own ascension and to uplift humanity. And so it is. We are Katsumi and Hilarion. This class is now complete. And so it is.